Hey everybody, this is Retrokid Reviews doing a quick and probably only non-spoilers review I'm going to be doing for The Boys Season 2. For those who've seen my previous review along with Cobra Kai Season 2 last year, double review right there. Let's just get right into it. This is a really good opening 3 episodes. Yeah, I'm just getting the biggest elephant in the room. I really don't know why they couldn't just put all 8 episodes out as a binge like they did last season, because even for 8 episodes, it was pretty generous and quick, honestly. Like I've also said with 13 Reasons Why, the final season, the fact they cut that down to 10 episodes is actually not bad. And in the boys' case, it's 2 less episodes of that, so I don't know. I'm gonna get to most of the character actors. I'm gonna forget later on in this I guess, soon to be sporadic spoiler review. Giancarlo Esposito is here to basically replace Elizabeth Shue's executive character for this season, and there's a lot of good subplots that's getting in some tension. Like he's trying to unleash Homelander, who the name escapes me, but I'm almost certain I've seen him in something. Probably damn it, it was a old Cinemax show. IMDb down below for that, guys. Filmography you want to know. Another character actor I'm actually getting a little invested into seeing how she'll go forward is Anna Cash's Stormfront. Long story short, for her character, I thought she was just going to be a X-Men parody character of like Storm, kind of like they did with Pop Claw last season. No, she's got some range. She's doing something crazy that might work going forward. I might talk about that for the end of the year TV wise. So that all being said, let's get to the boys themselves. Starting with one of the boys I forgot to mention was Jack Quaid, who plays Huey, the, I guess, POV character supposed to be throughout this series. I think, ironically, back when the comics were coming out, Garth Ennis, the guy who created it, wanted Simon Pegg to be him. So, yeah, that would have been cool. But I guess as an honorable mention to be his dad, and with an American accent, it's still weird, honestly. Like, I'm more comfortable, ironically, with his, natural, accent, his British accent, honestly, than trying to, be this. It's fine. It's still kind of weird. Didn't really get didn't get the kinks out with, what was it, Ready Player One, I guess the year prior. So yeah, Carl Urban also comes back as Butcher, and yeah, he had a fun time at the season finale. Yeah, so Homelander has a kid with Butcher's presumed dead wife now, just basically in hiding so the kid could grow up. I don't know who's Ryan's actor, the kid who's playing this kid. But he's doing okay. He's not bad. Apparently there's going to be some physical comedy with Homelander trying to train him, and by train him, if you saw in the trailers, by the way, card above, just basically hit him and just throw him off of off of the roof of their houses, like see if it flies and stuff. Yeah, that's gonna be insane. I won't go into any like specific other, I guess, quick kill heroes they're gonna like use as a jab at either DC or MCU. My still biggest concern from last season is that they're just focusing more on the DC EU side of things. Like I said last year, if you're gonna parody, superhero movies that are actually working, why not the MCU? And it sounds like they're just gonna chicken out and just have a bunch of quick kills for a few Marvel characters as a big fu to to Disney and stuff. Just to get another base out of the way, I won't be talking about Disney's Mulan. I guess for anyone who's new to the channel, I don't generally review Disney remakes at all, because just watch the animated movie. It's just better than that. If you grew up with it or you want to have kids to grow up with it, better option. Also on Disney Plus, so it's a market research version of a FU to Disney if you want. But again, that's just me. So yeah, another reason, just some guy also did a quick thing of some political stuff that might have backlash or backfire, or again, less said the better. So if you guys want to check it out, check it out. Yeah, so back to these 3 episodes. They're short. They basically are the opening episodes to get the idea where everyone's subplot is going forward. A-Train, their Flash parody, is somehow still alive, even though he broke his leg and went into cardiac arrest and had a heart attack on the job because was addicted to Compound V. So, spoilers for season one. Compound V, if you read the comics, is basically their excuse for Super Soldier Serum, and they're also excuse to basically make superheroes in general because none of them are born with it. I think I did the maybe is Maybelline joke last season, so let me know if I did in the comments. But yeah, another character I like is Starlight because I think she's trying to be like the outside looking in kind of like newbie hero who's now clashing with Stormfront, who's also a newbie hero and doesn't give a flying fuck. And again, this is in case YouTube's at me, this is about right around now I started swearing. So for anyone who's new to the channel, kids away, get this done. We'll get back to the wrap up. Yeah, Stormfront is all over the place. She's kind of like what a lot of comic fans are thinking is this Whisper Network thing. Again, I'm not gonna go into it. I'll probably do it parody wise as Jason. So again, just saying going forward. Yeah, nothing else I could really think of. Black Noir had a really good opening. Just going to town with soup terrorists. I know this sounded like Campbell's Chicken Noodle Soup. Apparently that's their nickname for superheroes. I don't know. So yeah, the boys themselves, they had a lot of. They're kind of rough around. They got their asses handed last season, and the Wolves basically can pull over them a lot more than usual. I think I said this last season too. The Deep is still the funniest guy for trying to redeem himself, but comically screwing up every chance he gets. And I think it's still going to be the case going forward for the season as well. He did get one cool chase scene with the boys. I think either episode 2 or 3, in case you guys want to see that. He still, spectacularly fucks it up. So again, for the sake of comedy, it's not bad. I have to make a correction. I didn't know who was the showrunner for the show when I was reviewing season 1. Turns out it's Eric Kripke of Supernatural fame. So I'm a huge casual fan of the Supernatural series. I don't watch every single season. Don't know every single story arc. I basically dropped off after season 5, like old school fans like myself. I'm gonna pay attention for this show and its season 3 because they announced I think a Captain America parody character with none other than Jensen Ackles. Yeah, Dean himself is gonna play a Captain America parody character. Cool. Best guess, they'll probably make him too much like a Punisher kind of deal, knowing how they've been deconstructing most of the stuff as far as the heroes are supposed to represent. Comic and sorry, movie. Been a while. Hey, can we get movies back? Series wise, so one last bit of studio talk I want to mention before I get to my final rating for these 3 episodes, because generally no matter what I say, it's really good. They're emphasizing a little bit too much on Billy Joel. As a New Yorker, I have to put up with Billy Joel's music on my radio all the time, locally wise. So I guess the only benefit I can say out of this lockdown or quarantine or we're calling it during COVID is that I don't have to hear him. I don't know, maxing out the garden every other day. Yeah, it's kind of annoying if you live here, just letting you know. Huey listens to a bunch of Billy Joel tracks. I think he's getting a little suicidal because I think he doesn't like being with the boys and being wanted by the law and just wants to, I guess, cave. I don't know when, but it might happen in the coming weeks, and that's what I was leading to. Yeah, for some reason, they shotgunned out 3 episodes day of it came out. I think the day before my birthday. Awesome, thanks for that, Amazon. But apparently they just want to do weekly for the rest of the other following 5 episodes. I don't know why. But okay, I guess. I'll try to wrap it up. As far as this, I do a full season review for like the end of the year for TV, which sucks. But hey, what are you gonna do? My rating right now, for this bulk of episodes of The Boys season 2, it's worth a watch still if you're still a little jaded or you don't like every single MCU character. Go ahead. It still does like all the cool jokes that you want to see these heroes go through. And for the boys themselves, they're really good comparative characters. They're good people to go to work with. Forgot the actor who played Mother's Milk. He's a good dude in The Boys. He's kind of like, I guess, their surrogate dad kind of thing, because Butch is like the crazy uncle nobody likes but has to put up with in that sort of sense. Butch, I won't say everything about it, because, again, we're only getting, like, the opening arc of the season, so there won't be much to dive into until, the end of the year, since this thing's going to be weekly from here on out. I guess recommendations for season 3 while I'm here. Please just shotgun all your episodes at once as a binge like you did last season. It worked just fine. It got you the right amount of revenue, so I don't know if that's an Eric thing or an Amazon thing. Something tell me that's more of an Eric thing because he's used to having network weekly scheduling since he's been doing Supernatural for 15 years. That's not even a joke. That's kind of the truth, seasons wise. But I don't know. That might be the case. Yeah. With all that said, my rating, 10 out of 10. Again, it's a good opening arc. That rating might change when I get the full season done weekly. Again, thanks to Amazon and I think Kripke going on the half-ass conspiracy theory there. Other than that, it's still worth a watch. I highly recommend the first season if you want to get caught up. Again, it's only like 8 episodes, so you can just jump in just fine on like an 8 or 10 hour binge with these 3 episodes now. So do what you can. That all being said, hope you like this quick review. I'm sorry that I'm not doing a new Toku review of Kamen Saber. I'm going to be doing that this weekend. And, yeah, that all being said, what do you think of this review? What do you think of The Boys? Do you like the comic more? Do you like Season 1 more? Do you don't like that this is becoming weekly? Please let me know in the comments down below. Hit the notification down below and follow me for future TV and movie-related content. I'm Retrokid Reviews. End card's finally coming up to my previous review, which was finally getting around to doing my birthday gifts. Tim and Stephanie Brown. Not their actual married names. Yeah, the DCU, the last of the DC multiverse figures, and my almost complete build of a definitive Bat Family. Other hand here to my other previous video. So that all being said, sure also to sub to the channel. Take care, subscribe, and normally this would be a part where I quote something from the show, but it's a little too dirty, just to let you know. Alright, for real, it's a good show, check it out. Hope for the best that it goes back to being a binge next season instead of weekly like this. Take care.